Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Oracles. So today I just want to take a look at the charts for you and answer one of the main questions we have seen in our Discord chats, which is, should I buy now, should I enter the market now, or should I wait? So don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button if you appreciate these videos, and join all our channels, Telegram, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, follow us anywhere you can. We'll keep you updated on a daily basis. Right, so let me get started right away. So first things first, I always like to take a look at the Ethereum Grid Index. So this has been increasing in the last couple of days, which is obviously a good sign. People are getting more exposed to the market. But I think what's happening here is that there is a lot of small investors, retail investors, that are coming back to the space because they feel like the space is moving in a positive direction and they're investing more. But actually, a lot of them are probably going to get a bit tricked here because right now everything is being overbought. So it's actually not the best moment to enter, and I think a lot more people are entering today or the last couple of days. So you can see here it's been increasing, but we are still, in the neutral zone. We're not in high greed zone, which is always really good to see. And next up, I kind of wanted to take a look at the charts, but before we do that, talk about Ethereum. So Ethereum is being rallying, if we can say so, going out in the last couple of days, finally gained back the 3K level. But some of the other data that is out there may actually suggest that Ethereum is not in such a strong position at the moment. So I just wanted to take a look at this article with you. So the network data suggests that bulls may get trapped. And if we take a look, this is the chart we're going to take a look in one moment. But then if we look down here, there is a bit of an explanation of what they mean by that, right? So a lot of technical investors and investors in general will look at derivatives data to figure out what the market direction is going to be, right? And we can look at futures and perpetual contracts. And these are a really good indicator for price trends to track regular spot markets, so the regular market in which you invest. So any futures contract trade long, which are the buyers and short the sellers, are matched at all times, but their use of leverage can vary. So consequently, exchange will charge a funding rate to whichever side demands more leverage, right? So we can take a look at leverage and get an idea of where the trend is going. So the indicator, which is the perpetual futures 8-hour funding rate, so the funding rate, will tell us if retail traders are getting excited, which could cause, for example, this indicator to go above 0.05%, which is equivalent to about 1% a week. And that's how much you would pay to keep your leverage position open. Now, notice how in the past couple of months, we've seen a slight negative funding rate, and that reflects the bearish moment. And there is no sign at the moment of a much higher confidence to reopen leverage positions. So we're still in a somewhat neutral sentiment, a bearish sentiment. And on-chain metrics kind of raise the same concerns. Of course, now with on-chain, we're seeing a lot of layer 2 protocols, so we kind of have to take that into consideration. Not everything on-chain is now just on Ethereum. A lot of it is in layer 2, a lot of it is state, very long-term. But still, if we look at the amount of token units being transferred per day, we are pretty much at 1 year low at $5.6 billion. And it's kind of safe to conclude that Ether token is not showing any signs of growth at the moment, right? And then one of the things that's nice to look at, of course, is the decentralized applications based on ETH. So OpenSea is leading with $4.6 billion volume, and that's the only one that's been growing. We see 42% up in the number of users. But then if you look at anything else, we look at Uniswap. It's one of the main exchanges that's been going down. Uniswap V2 and V3. MetaMask is down 30% in terms of users adoption. And we know NFTs have been doing pretty well, but then every other decentralized application based on Ethereum is not performing that well either. So, this may be a bit of a trap, or at least not a good moment to enter, especially given the price is a bit overbought. So let's look at the charts together. Let's just do a few of the main coin. I kind of started tracking a bit better, spending a bit more time on this. I kind of want to share this with you. So a couple of things here that I really want to highlight. This is let me switch to the 1-day chart first. So what we're seeing here is Bitcoin, and what I expected it to happen, it's to break out these downtrending channel that we had in the last couple of months. And this breakout happened last Friday with this nice green candle. And then we went up, we discussed this on our stream on Sunday. And we're now in the zone, right? We now just kind of claim this high zone here, and the next high will be at about $47,000 to $50,000, but actually I would expect a pullback. And the reason why I say that, everything is extremely overbought. If you look at the RSI, extremely high. The stochastic RSI, it's extremely overbought, right? So I'm not going to get in the market here. I'm going to wait for this retrace to the $41,000 to $49,000 zone, and then we have a strong confirmation. Then we really have a confirmation that is a good time to start accumulating, a good time to entering, because we did see a reversal. If we take a look at ETH, same sort of structure here. ETH actually hadn't broken the resistance line until today. We broke it just today, and we're just about to enter that new highs, lower high zone. But then also here, extremely overbought at the moment. You could enter yesterday and it would have been a bit of a bet, to be honest, in my opinion. So I'm waiting for this to come back to the $2,800, $2,900 zone to actually open further positions. And then we can look at the ones that are being, leading the markets, Decentraland and Sandbox. So, Metaverse and gaming have been leading in the last couple of bull runs. They also broke the resistance line very strongly. So I think we're up nearly 80%. There we go, 80% up from the bottom on Sandbox. And I think this is still really a good price compared to all-time highs. The all-time high here was $8, so it's just half of that, 50% down from all-time high. And I would wait for this to pull back to the support line. So this is most likely going to pull back to around, $4.3, $4.4, and that would probably be a good confirmation. So wait for the RSI to be a bit lower. There is no need to rush into this market. That's exactly what I expect retail to do right now. And you guys want to be smart about this. You want to wait, and if you don't you don't open your bags, you fill your bags in the next couple of weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, then you miss it. You miss the next run, I think. At least that's my opinion. So what you want to do is try to accumulate the next weeks and then get going for the run and take profits during the bull run. If you don't do that in the next couple of weeks and the market keeps moving up, then you will have to wait until the next reset. Mana, kind of the same story here. Very strong parabolic move. I would wait for this to at least reset to the $3 level. Gala Studios, extremely strong move, and I expect this to retrace quite strongly in the next a couple of days or next week or so. But we're seeing the similar trend. We broke this down trend line, and we're now going to consolidate a little bit more in this zone. Theta following really close on this one. I think what's going to happen here, we haven't broken the resistance line yet, and once that breaks, it's going to break very strongly. So I would try to ladder a few positions into these $3 zone as soon as we retrace back here. And once we break this symmetrical triangle, then I expect this to break up very strongly to the first resistance zone and turn that into support at about $4.5. Link, not much happening here. Link has always been kind of very stable, or is lagging behind most altcoins of Bitcoin. So, I expect Link to do something similar to Theta, for example. So if we trace a couple lines here, I think Link is most likely to kind of keep bouncing around in here, and then we'll probably break out, but not as strong as most of the other altcoins we're going to see in the next couple of weeks. Solana and AVAX definitely going to break out fairly strongly once they get out of this trend. We're seeing some issues with the Solana blockchain, so be mindful about the background of these coins before just looking at the technical details. But of course, this is even just before we hit the support and resistance zones. We still have a 30% up to go, and AVAX is kind of in the same position. I'm expecting this to hit resistance and see a pullback, and then we can go in and fill our bags. I think that's it, guys, for today. I'm going to try to keep you updated a bit more often with these videos and do a few more videos on technical analysis. So definitely join our Discord. That's where all the discussions are currently going on. We get tons of questions. We get tons of discussion going on trading, new projects, IDOs. So I'll put a link in the description down below. Don't forget to subscribe, join our channels. Thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow.